Hey guys, thank you for checking out this video. I wanted to give a quick explanation on what the distance formula is and where it came from. So as you can see in the red box here, I've gone ahead and written out what the formula is, and it basically states the distance between P1 and P2, which are usually 2 points on a graph, is equal to the square root of x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. So this formula was derived from the Pythagorean theorem and is often used when trying to find the length of the hypotenuse of a right triangle, or for example, if you're given an arbitrary triangle and you're not sure if that's a right triangle, you can always use this formula to find the length of any one of those sides. Or if you're simply just given 2 points on a graph and you're trying to find the distance, you can always come back to this formula and find that. So let's go ahead and try to prove this using the Pythagorean theorem. So as you can see from the picture drawn, it's very easy to find the length from one of the sides, for example, of A or B. For example, if you're trying to find the length of A, it would simply be x2 minus x1, and you would have your length. Similarly, for B, you'd simply subtract y2 minus y1. But if you're trying to find the length of, say, side C or the hypotenuse, you have to use the Pythagorean theorem. But the distance formula comes into play when you don't know what exactly the length of A or B is. So what we can do to see how we can get to the distance formula is go ahead and use what we already know. So for example, we know that length A is equal to x2 minus x1, and we know that length B is equal to y2 minus y1. So if we go ahead and plug these formulas, if you will, into the Pythagorean theorem, we'll see that it'll start to look more and more like the distance formula. So let's go ahead and do that now. So we still have c squared is equal to, now we're substitute x2 minus x1 squared, and then we substitute y2 minus y1 squared. And now it's almost looking like the distance formula, except we need one more step, and that would simply be to take the square root of both of these sides, which would give us c is equal to the square root of x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. So as you can see from what we've arrived here, it's actually the exact same thing for the distance formula. If we scroll back up, which is the square root of x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. So I hope that this helped you guys out in seeing that the distance formula came from the Pythagorean theorem and how you can actually use the Pythagorean theorem to get to it. So if you guys like this video or it helped you in any way, please go ahead and hit the like button, comment anything you'd like in the comments below, and I'll see you next time for the next video. Thanks.